Donkey Kong 99. He's like, we should go. And I'm like, you're right. You're 100% correct. Listen for Michael Jackson, by the way.
Yeah, I hear Michael Jackson. This is Super Donkey Kong 99 for the Sega Genesis because apparently it's not enough to stab myself. I also need to make sure I shoot myself too. Okay.
I need to convince somebody to speedrun Deathtrap Dungeon.
I think B is your run button and C is your jump. I don't recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, just assume the controls aren't like every bad platformer.
So why is the music from Mario?
Oh, why isn't it?
Because I recognize the melody. Oh my god. So I cannot not grab these bananas? Are they just there for show? Oh, okay, that's a collision issue. Of course it is, you know.
Yes. There's plenty of those.
Oh my god, the death screen.
Oh, it's just how I remember it. So beautiful.
I love how much more awkward the game looks when
You can pick
Kame
up
is...
the barrels with B, I think?
It's an A.
Oh, okay.
I just love how the game looks even more awkward when Kame rewinds.
But anti-air, dude.
What?
Wait, you can't stomp two enemies at once. Be careful about that.
Super Smash Bros. 99.
The final level has an RNG barrel that you're going to have to deal with.
I love how it took you like, what, 30 minutes to get past that barrel?
Yeah! Well, no, it was like 10 minutes, because like it's RNG. It literally is. Unless a speedrunner can figure out a way to consistently do it.
I call this the barrel skip.
Okay.
Here are my splits on this game. Streets of Rage scream rat at 1 minute.
I actually routed the first, like, 3 levels of this game.
Why?
Because I had spare time. I really shouldn't have. But I did.
Oh, you have no idea how much I would love to have that time.
That's such a waste to do that with your time. No, I'm not gonna find a cure for cancer. Let's route this game. That's what's up.
Don't you see? This game is the cure for cancer.
It's just always gonna play this song, isn't it?
No, there's more songs.
Oh, there are more concerning things with the sound direction.
What?
You're in the barrel.
Oh, I thought I just got deleted from the game or something. Well, I wouldn't put it past this kind of game.
Alright, now it's time for the boss. Can you guess what you have to do? You can't hit him while he's red, by the way.
Yeah, you see, this boss is custom.
His boss is having issues moving.
I don't know why you thought.
I would kind of want to see what would happen if I art moneyed for this boss's velocities. Who am I kidding? Those are pause ads.
This is a very boring boss.
Yeah, not quite the remastered
Oh my
version
god, I just noticed something. Look at the top of the barrel.
What?
You can see an outline. They didn't clean the image properly.
Is that a cigarette?
Yeah, you know.
You may have to discard that barrel. It's not like it matters. Just throw it.
No, man. This barrel's my life.
This is my barrel holding run?
That looked like it should not have worked.
Okay.
This keeps happening, by the way.
How long does it take for him to die?
Don't remember.
Great.
A little bit. Don't worry though, I promise it's not that bad. I think it's one more hit. He's done.
I feel like this music came from a bad Bible game. More than anything.
It's Mario. It's Mario All-Stars, it's the bonus stages.
I know.
Honestly...
Wait. I think you still win anyways if that happens.
Honestly, the
or he
sound
just
design...
loops forever. Okay.
Nope.
He just looped the death animation.
Yep.
So, DK had a seizure and then woke up here.
That's most Tuesdays for me.
You know, honestly, the sound direction for this game as a whole just makes me feel like I'm in a fever dream.
What are you speaking of specifically? The later stage music, or...?
Yeah, that combined with the enemy grunts.
Okay.
It's like I had really...
I died from that. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, you fell down the hole.
I'm
By the
just
way, watch out
gonna...
for those coconuts. They have really bad hitboxes. Like, really, really bad.
I'm
so
just
the
gonna
CG
let
coconut guns?
Oh, well. You'll understand if you get hit by one of them.
I'm just gonna broadcast this to you now. You're gonna get a lot of lives, and there's a damn good reason for it.
I had the save state when we did our playthrough of this, Arthur remembers specifically.
Even though you had like 70 billion lives.
There's a way down, go down.
Like, this game gives you like a million zillion lives. Like, they knew this was bullshit.
And I'll be honest, the level design at face... Well, that was cool.
Yeah,
level design at face value isn't garbage, it's just like the game. Like, the core physics and everything was so bad. Alright. So there's a cool little door skip you can do in this level, kind of. If you jump on the enemy just right... Oh yeah, the hit... I told you the coconut hit detection is really bad. Why'd you jump it? Run through it, yeah, like that. But there's like a guy, there's a hook dude in a door coming up. Okay, you can tell what ones are gonna go under the pressure because they're like kind of pushed in. Those ones just fall regardless of whether you jump on them or not. There's gonna be a hook guy in a door, and I actually found out if you jump on him at like just the right pixel, or like at the right area, you can bounce off his head, but like go under the roof of the door, and it saves like a couple of frames, I think.
You're talking about this so seriously, and it's really sad.
I'm proud of this. I told you, I know a lot of tricks.
That's not anything to be proud of.
It's okay, I'm gonna one-up Evil Homer when I route Countdown Vampires.
Joke's on both of you. I fucking did a route of Kart Fighter, so I could beat it in under 3 minutes.
This jump's kind of hard. You have to run to his, like, off the platform, yeah. Like, when you see his eyeballs go down, that's when you can jump. Generally, that's... Yeah, don't go up there. Don't. Just don't. That road is there just to make you think you can actually cross that. Wait for his eyeballs to show up when you're running to do jump like that. I think the hook guy is right around here. And the biggest source of time loss for the first 3 worlds is probably Neki. Yeah, like right here. If you bounce him, yeah, like just like that. You just did it. Like if you bounce him at the right time, you don't hit the top of the door, and you can keep going forward. Kind of a neat little trick.
I can't wait for your detailed Let's Play this game.
Alright, this boss, don't try and scam him. He has iframes during his jumps. So you just have to wait for him to jump and then hit him in the head.
Yeah, he's a real pain in the ass in the versus mode with his untradeable normals.
It's a lot easier, I will say that.
Oh yeah, he's a very simple boss. He's very easy. Okay, don't worry, you're fine. That's supposed to happen, that always happens. When you kill this boss. Now you're in the bullshit factory. This is where the game actually starts to get kind of hard. So, there's gonna be moving platforms with really bad detection. Oh, have to go back. Wait for his eyeballs to go down and then jump. General rule of thumb. Because that animation lasts for longer than it should. And since it actually activates while you're moving, when it normally shouldn't, you can actually use that as like an indicator to make it a tough jump. So really this game isn't difficult so much as it is... Well, actually no, routing this shit is hard once you get to the temple. The temple is where it's fucking bullshit. But
At least they kept the temple levels being bullshit consistent with the original.
yeah, this jump is hard. It is possible, however.
I like to call
Yeah,
this Action 52 platform detection.
You have to fall down there. You have to go down the hole. There we go. Okay, you're about to witness the satanic platforms. These things are horrible. The detection on them is really bad, like remarkably bad. Speedrunning this is very hard because you have to get the cycles of the platforms down. These vultures are there just to give you a little boost. Although, you have to hit the top one, usually. Aren't you glad there's more songs in this game?
Yeah, totally. Was I just on it? Fun.
Oh, these platforms are evil. Okay, the mini Neki hit, yeah, he's placed in a position where he can do that. You can actually jump under him, don't worry. Watch. There we go. Because Donkey Kong's hitbox when he jumps is very small. More things I know, by the way.
He ran this game through Cheat Engine.
Of course he did.
I want a hitbox viewer for this game. Actually, I don't think I want that. I feel like I would see things I don't want to see.
Remember that really, really bad Hulk Hogan that you sad clapped a lot? It would
Oh
just
my
be that.
god, I remember.
That would be the hitboxes.
Oh, that is probably exactly what this would look like.
Hulk Hogan just suddenly appears and does a leg drop.
I did try to speedrun it. That's why I can give Kame tips on everything. This is the one. This is the game I wanted to speedrun. I don't think any on this.
You say it so proudly, and that's what kills me.
I don't care. There are people that speedrun bootleg games. Why are you trying to make me embarrassed?
I'm not trying to make you embarrassed. I'm trying to make you feel ashamed.
So, same thing.
No, being ashamed and being embarrassed are two different things. Everybody feels ashamed, but they just don't feel embarrassed for the fact that they feel ashamed for doing so. Like public masturbation.
You can jump under that bird, by the way, and onto the platform. If you
What
do
if
it right.
what if I were to tell you that I publicly masturbate to this game?
That's something you should be embarrassed about. That's embarrassing. What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
I think you're supposed to jump on the bird on the way down. So you're gonna have to probably go back. Which the game does let you do, to its credit. Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's the fastest way. You said you can jump off the top platform and hit Neki, and then land on the other one when it's in the right cycle. Otherwise, you just fall down and waste time. Also, yeah, be careful of clipping through the floor. This game likes to have you do that a lot.
Yeah, I see that.
It's very imprecise. Also, remember, don't like stop your horizontal momentum for anything when you're doing bounce jumps. Because one important thing about this game that I know is that jump speeds, like your movement speed, is consistent as long as you're moving forward, so you don't slow down at all. And now you can run under. You can actually run through that Neki too. I've done it. It's quite funny. Oh wait, no, maybe it's one of the later ones where you can run through him. And it looks really silly. You gotta be careful of that. You usually jump over him. Yeah, and then you run under that one, watch. No, go, rewind. Go back to before you land on it. Yeah, you can run under him and then just jump. Yeah, like that. Which I also learned through testing. Oh no, the barrel boss isn't here. There's a more bullshit boss here. One that people thought was impossible, but I actually found a strat to beat it. So.
Okay, so now it's good that I have you here because you have the strats I need.
Yeah.
And I say that seriously. I actually intend on doing some kind of progress with this game since everybody requested it so much.
Okay, so jump on Necky's head. Yeah, and be sure to land on the platform on the right. If you try to land on the platform on the left, you'll just fall through. Usually. Why do I know this shit? Because I've routed it. I gave up my routing at the temple, because the temple is really dumb. The slopes, particularly, are really badly programmed in this game.
That's to say nothing about the barrel at the end.
Oh, the barrel at the ice level, that one's pretty bad too. So Necky is like the only... Yeah, there's like no transition at all, it's pretty fast. So you have to be ready.
Whoa, my god.
Yeah, telefrag. That can happen. Necky can pull a Dracula. Or a Ganon, if you will.
I was thinking the Icon of Sin.
From what?
Doom.
That too, I guess.
Because enemies can just like... The spawn cube can go right on top of you and you instantly die. And then Necky has a seizure.
And now are you ready for the most bullshit level in terms of slope programming? You're going to understand very early on that this level has the worst coded slopes in a platform I've ever played. And you're probably going to notice it right when you start doing the actual platforming in the stage. It is what makes this shit hard to speedrun. This level right here, this is
So it makes it break speed runs?
This is probably the run killer, I would say. Like, if you fuck up on the ramps here, you take so long to get it, like, kind of fucked. It's ridiculous. Also that, you have to make sure you wait for the eyeballs to come down. That's just generally my cue to make big jumps. You learn a visual tell after you've played the game for a bit. And I learned that when Arpa and I was playing. I didn't, like, look at that in depth. That was just something I figured out when we were playing. So, largely in part as to why this is difficult, is the platforms have really bad collisions. The hit detection on the enemies is brutal, the slopes are awful. Temple really sucks. I think it's the second stage that's actually really bad. The first level's not too horrible, but then you get to stage 2 and you want to fucking die. That's actually what this is. Temple 1 though, pretty easy. You only get snippets of how badly the slopes are programmed, though. You don't really truly get to understand until you've gone to Temple 2. Well, there are some really, really inconveniently placed Neckies here. But
I see that.
the vultures here are pretty fucking terrible. And again, the fact that this is a one-hit platformer makes it really difficult. I think you have to jump over this Necky. I don't recall. Or like fade back and then hit him in the head. Like do a really good fade jump. Yeah, like that. There we go. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. So the slopes in this game, they propel you downwards really fast, but they have really inconsistent detection. So a lot of the time you'll just phase through the slope, or that'll happen, because the enemies fly onto the slopes. You can see why this is a bit complicated to speedrun right about here.
Oh
because the
God.
slopes end before they actually end, and then there's the Neckis here, and
This guy.
the bazookas aren't too bad. The bazookas are pretty easy. They're probably the easiest hazard in the stage. Now, if you thought that was bad, Temple 2 has even more of that. Temple 2 is basically mostly ramps. So, if you thought routing that fucking level was horrible, I gave up right about here. Also, terribly animated claptraps. I don't know why they put those... Because they had claptraps from Donkey Kong Country 1 in this game, and 2 already. I don't know why they put the ones from 3 in as well.
Because they wanted to be fancy.
Like, they wanted to just have everything. You gotta get a piece of everything for this game.
Completionism.
Actually, maybe this level has less ramps. Maybe that was like the ramp section I was thinking of. Because if it's what I remember now, I think Temple 2 is a bit easier.
You're
It's
just giving him false hope.
More about platforms than it is ramps. Although I do think ramps do show up. Because they fucking love their slopes. They must have been really proud of the programming on it, even though it was horrible. Like,
hey man, this was somebody's college project, okay?
this is some Chinese fucking... Oh yeah, the platforms.
Honestly, I can't imagine programming slopes in an old game was that easy.
It probably wasn't, but I mean, like... Sonic the Hedgehog was a game entirely about slopes, so I don't know.
That's what showed off blast processing.
Well, actually, what showed off blast processing is if you looked at the Genesis specs paper and saw that the fucking processor is, like, more than 3 times the SNES. Like, the Genesis processor is ridiculous compared to everything else it does. Like, I'm sure you knew that, though.
I just want to land this jump. I don't think I'm going to land this jump.
Really hard. It's because there's all the fucking neppies. Yeah, you can land on the ramp by doing that. You know, it'll save you time on the platforms. Yeah, here we are. This is where the ramp's in Temple 2. Basically, if I did splits for this game, there would probably be ramp fuckery. It would be the entire first stage ramp fuckery. And that's about it. 'Cause Temple 2 only has a few instances of ramps. And here's the boss. It's the same as the other one.
But he's different color.
He's a different color, but he behaves the exact same. Interestingly, I noticed you were jumping. Try jumping into him while he's jumping. I want to see if you actually get hit. Because you might be able to land right on top of him as he lands. And save time. Yeah, like if you jump high enough, you can do that. Alright, try again. Rewind back further to where he's about to start jumping.
Yeah, you can.
I love that Kame is now your guinea pig for your future project.
Like if you do like a full jump right on him as he's about to land, he'll just land right on his head immediately and save time. That's pretty cool. I'll keep that in mind. Ah, here we go! This level is also fucking horrible. It's the last level of the game.
Oh god.
Oh, we're almost done.
I think I'm triggered.
Harper remembers this. So there's a lot of small platforms in this level. Like a lot. And a lot of really long jumps. And ridiculously bad collision. Like, really bad. You can't kill those bugs, by the way. You can bounce off them. That's what they're there for. I don't know why. Platforms in this level end when they really shouldn't. Like, or that can happen. Yep.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, this level is complete, like, visual dissonance. You'd probably be better off looking at, like, Atari graphics to symbolize... Yo, yep. Alright, so this isn't the barrel we're talking about, but... There is a barrel in the second level that is basically almost impossible. You have to, like, save scum to get it. There's probably a consistent way to do it. I'm sure somebody who would speedrun would be able to tell me. Why'd you die to that armadillo?
I just like how the fucking walk is horribly unlined.
Oh! Everything's horribly unaligned.
Among other things, of course.
Das Mugen, the platformer.
I also noticed that when you bounce off an enemy and you're moving forward in the air, sometimes you randomly stop for like 2 frames. It's really weird. And I don't know why it happens.
Welcome to Bullshit Done Quick. We are not a charity organization. We're not raising any money for any specific person. And quite frankly, we love cancer.
Yeah, why would we want to prevent it?
Cancer
Look at what it brings.
Cancer is big money, and we support Big Pharma. Alright, you can't hit 2 enemies at once. Why would I want to do that?
This is probably the biggest sullying of the ice level graphics in Donkey Kong Country 3, and that game had bullshit levels. I'm not even going to be afraid to admit that. It's like, I think the background is from 3, but like, the foreground is from 1. I could be wrong.
Somehow I think the Game Boy Advance yodeling would fit here.
Yo, daddy, yo, daddy, yo, daddy, yo. There we go, yep. You're figuring this out. I'm impressed. You know what else these levels are? They're both very long. Like, if you couldn't tell, this is a pretty fucking long level. Yeah. And there's no checkpoints, so time loss is really big here, too. But this could basically fuck your run. It's a really hard speed game, I would say. To be honest with you, it's pretty hard.
It's
now
like
the last stage.
It's like the Sword and the Stone for speedrunners.
So there's gonna be a barrel later in this level that is almost assuredly randomly impossible. You're gonna have to... Also, yeah, you can't, like, move the camera down.
So sometimes you don't even know if you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's... You have to memorize the level layouts if you're ever gonna speed this game. Like, pretty flatly, you're gonna have to memorize this shit. I suppose, I guess the big theme of this level is barrels. Like, cannon barrels. But, I mean, it's done so poorly. Also, yeah, you click through the platform, be careful. Yep, careful. Yep, yep! These are all fucking terribly programmed slopes on top of that. So it's kind of like a very, very, very bad version of Temple. But you can be thankful, of all the things they did here, they didn't add ice physics, which I suppose...
Sure!
is one thing. Yeah, I'm positive, there's no ice physics. That would have been upsetting. Stop doing that!
It's doing that on its own!
You turned the Fat Albert for like 1 second there. Also, you'll notice the Neki changes colors if you go forward enough because it's loading a different palette.
Fun.
This game was swallowed by the shit virus.
It's actually quite clever how they handle enemy palettes. It's just when you can see through the cleverness, it's not as good. Like, they deliberately cycle through enemies so that they can have, like, full color Donkey Kong enemy sprites. Well, you fucked the camera up. Not that I'm shocked that you managed to do that because it's this game, but...
Oh, wow, I think your fate is sealed. Never mind.
I got out. Barely.
And then you died to a rat.
Whatever one, I don't think this game is possible.
Save states are bust, but it is possible to do legitimately. It's just very hard. Like I said, it's actually a very difficult speedrun.
They give you a lot of lives.
It is theoretically possible. Oh, here we go. This is the one. This is the fucking barrel right here.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I don't remember how I did this. I think it's just a matter of luck. I'm not
Save
sure.
states until you got lucky.
There's probably like a single frame where the barrel will actually shoot you to the proper area. I don't know if it's dependent on the direction. Or if it's dependent on anything else. But they barely tested this barrel.
You don't say.
It is possible. I can guarantee you there's a video of me on my channel doing this. It's a video.
And me watching in horror.
Maybe try mashing jump. Maybe that'll do it. Oh, you're flying. No. Guess not. This part, yeah, this is what would really be hard for a speedrun. There has to be a consistent way but like, let me see if I can watch on my channel. It's a very old video. I think it was before ARPA and I did even all the 3D Sonic games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Because we did Sonic Adventure.
Less glitchy than Sonic Adventure.
I'm trying to figure out how this is impossible. I mean, how this is possible.
Oh, it can be done somehow.
Yeah, ARPA was there for when I did it.
Okay, I just gotta believe.
Let me watch a You'll be happy to know this is like the last barrel level. Okay, if you like do it right as the barrel turns to the top right, he should hit that platform, like the platform, like the second ice block, and then stop. So maybe if you hold left. Like you have to do it like when it's angled like slightly up to the right. Because I saw him hit the thing.
I don't think you can jump over the barrel.
I've tried, you can't. But like in the long play I just watched, he hit like the wall of the ice.
I don't think this is gonna work for me, dude. I'm just wasting time at this point. A testament to why this game is bullshit, mind you. Oh my god. And worst of all,
It's purely random. It is purely random. So just keep
Yeah.
save stating it. No, don't.
Dude.
Give it like 10 more attempts.
10 more. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops.
You didn't even hit the wall there.
4,
There you go.
5, 6. Whoops. 6. 7. 8.
I wonder if it depends on how you enter the barrel. I'm not even sure. Can you rewind back to before you jumped into it?
Jeez. We're gonna be going back for a while here. It's still rewinding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, we're gonna be here for a while.
Fuck it, just let it go now and try it again. Here you go. Okay. Oh. What if you hold down while you're flying? I thought of that.
Doesn't appear to do anything.
They must have really only tested this one time.
Or they just didn't. They just completely did not. Didn't bother at all. And much like them, I will also not bother at all. Just fuck this. It's grade A bullshit. So I'm approving of this as bullshit. Nothing else but suck a dick.
It's unfortunate because the final boss